Welcome to episode number 9 of the Snakebiter Road to the Show series. And today, obviously we're playing Snakebiter. We're playing the double-A playoffs. And I believe I did the calculations right because we won the first half and basically we're the first half winner. And the second half winner, I put it this way. The W means first half winner, Y means clinch division. We got both. We went 39-31 in the second half, 557. Winner percentage. We're ranked 5th, and that's in the Texas lead. Because the Texas lead North Division, which we're in, and then the Texas lead South Division, which the Hoods won division after clinched a playoff appearance. And not the Rockhounds, I guess, and not they're tied, but I don't know if they do an extra game, but let's clinch the playoffs. Then why do they not have the Y? I mean, clinch division. Not sure, but I believe because we won the first half, I believe because we were the first half winner and we clinched division, or we were the first half winner and then clinched division in the second half. I believe we did a bye, so the Hoods and the Sonic Prunes will play each other, and the winner will play us in the Texas League Championship Series. And the whole series will be in this episode, the best of 5. So let's do it. Transition: the Junior AA have finished the season second half 39-31, 557 winner percentage in the second half, and won the division. By also winning the division in the first half, so it's basically by us winning our division in the first half and the second half. By also winning the division in the first half, they have secured a first-round bye in the postseason. So let's say we're playing TBD. It is 2-2-1 like it is in the division here in the MLB. This is other light, so I'm not sure. It still says TBD because that other series. So the entire series will be in this episode. I'm saying the Corpus Christi Hoods. And it's just about cheat T-trails. And that's episode which I'm thinking Wednesday will be open in 2020 no matter Snakebiters in AA, AAA, or the majors. So. And let's know we're playing the. I enjoy working with you all season, and don't think the higher up in the organization are aware of what we've been accomplishing. Let's put a cherry on top of it and win the series. Okay, Wednesday at the Flex Play, we're playing the Armadillo Sod Poodles, and I'm batting 459 bronze, bats right, steroids, batting fourth, cleanup, in center field. Let's do it. They went 36-34. As you can see, I finished here at 452, 28 home runs, 120 RBI, 452, 28 home runs, 120 RBIs, and 24 stolen bases. I believe it should. Yeah, I just showed it to this because that's when Dallin was in the AA playoffs, which they had out there 2 rounds, which they lost in Game 5 in the AA. And then it was the Eastern League Championship Series. This is the Texas League Championship Series. Here I am, with leading off the bottom second.
Last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Big Dog Bishop.
That's 0 for 1. My next posting about it starts on July 4th, Saturday, July 4th, which 1 week and 6 days away from the day I'm posting this video. And here I'm filming this like that. So for me, it's 2 weeks. For you guys, it's 1 week, 6 days. So here we go. Number 9 batter up for the Sod Poodles. Both teams have 1 hit, no runners on, 1 out. 1 on town, and that's a fly ball. And there's 2 down in the third. Turn on the Simmons, and there's still no score. Boris Devine and their cleanup man up, runner at first, 1 out, 1-2 count to the Sod Poodles cleanup man, and it's pop up to the second baseman, 2 down, like Matt Sturgeon said. Okay, no scores. We lead out the bottom of the 5th. Both teams only saw 1 hit through half of the game, basically half of the game. Starters only thrown 30 now 1 pitches. And tomorrow, this is Saturday, so Sunday No, that's just Sunday. From the Saturday. Tomorrow should be. That's up somehow. Going over the show. Tuesday, Star Forcer over the show. Home run derby, and he also ran for Star Forcer. And then Wednesday, open the 2020 for Snake Biter. Here we go. No matter if he's in AA, AAA, or the majors. Here we go. Open one with a fly out to the right fielder and second. Yeah. Let off the second with that, and that's a liner. Tipping it for the Drillers in the right center field. Goes up against the door by the Drillers bullpen. That could be a triple. Slides head first. Not in time. Let's go. Well, I think I would have been safe even if it was online. There we go. 36 pitch home in the start. There were only 4 innings. 4+ innings. That's insane. 1-2 down. Are you kidding? He struck out on 92 mph four-seam fastball. Only a first strikeout for that guy. And he's the starter. 4 1/3 innings. 2 hits, no loss, 1 strikeout. So really, I think 2 base runners unless there was a hit by pitch or something. To 2 counts. That's a ground ball, and they're going to go home. No, I don't. RBI ground out by the Drillers number 6 batter, and it's 1-0 Drillers. Good job. I never won a AA championship. I haven't won a World Series. I haven't won a AAA championship with Barrett Jr. right before MLB Show 20 came out. So it was in MLB Show 19. It was like 2 weeks before MLB Show. It was like early March. It was like It was about 2 or 3 weeks before MLB Show 20 came out. And that's rocked. 1-1 with runs in the corners, and it's going to be 2-1, 3-1 unless it went over the wall. 20 speed. 2-run triple. 2-run double. 2-run double, and it's 3 runs in the 6th inning. It's 3-1. And it's 3-2 with a timer at center base, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Only 59 pitches thrown for the starter. And we have 6 hits now. Here we go. Starters that throw a 60th pitch through almost 6 innings. Here we go. And come on, get down! Get down! Let's go! Trying to wait for the right fielder, but he's going to probably score anyways. RBI single by Snake Biter, and he has driven in 2 out of 3 runs for the Drillers, 3-3. I thought it would show the minor league, like the playoff logo. And that's my first one of it, right down there, where it showed like the world, like what they were, like say for the World Series, and I only show 20 postseason series. It just says it showed 20. I thought it would show the minor league playoff logo, and it shows it like sometimes. You see it, that red thing that looks like a pentagon or something. Anyway, a 1-1 count. And they have a new pitcher in. I'm not sure why I'm seeing. Not sure. Not sure why I'm seeing this. That's supposed to be on action, unless I'm supposed to watch every pitch. I'm not sure. I just know. Well, that's a pop-up. Both teams did. We did 2 in the 6th, tie the game, and the 6th in game 1. The score is 3-3. I need a walk-off. Oh yeah. So Ronald Garcia's at first, 30 speed, 9 steal, and then Ozzy Reyes, their closer, I guess, or here we go. 2 for 3 in the game. Timer at first base, a win run at first, which is me at the plate. No. No. Top the 7 tomorrow, and that guy strikes out. Oh. And then we had 4 hits. See the minor league playoff photos. I was the top hitter for the Drillers. Jimmy Blanco and Brian Dunner for the San Poodles, and then Ronald Garcia top hitter for the Drillers. As it looks like the closer who came in, Ozzy Reyes, who'd have to save, is 3rd. Not sure. I just because I forgot he had to buy. So I went 2-0 to Franson Crowdwell, and then Jamie Schultz at the lost 0-1. Yes, because I forgot they played and won it inside. I think so. We have to go back to the. I went 2 for 4 with F9 triple, single, double play, 4-6-3 double play, and a run scored. I scored on that triple. Man, and I hit that ball in the nose. As it meant to be. So we're gonna play the entire series. We have to go out to the main menu after every game, for every playoff game. During the series, you don't have to do it between series. Like this is the only thing that does it. Like NHL, they should do that because you have to go back to the main menu every game. Well, I guess you could here, but you don't have to. So it's Anthony Pettis versus Bruce Jones, which obviously he's 0-1 because finance appearances. For some reason, Henry Dowan got sent out for Game 4 of the Eastern League Division Series and the Championship Series, which they both won. The Yard Goats won both of the games, and obviously then got thrown to the majors, and then he got traded to the Astros. So 70 bronze now, center field, bat rights, throw rights, cleanup man in center field. Boosted everybody besides Keith Paul, who's the catcher on the plate. Well, batted 500, 2 for 4 with a run score, no home runs, 1 RBI, and 1 stolen base. That's my last 10 games, including the playoff game we just played. I forgot there's no opening for some reason for a minor league playoff game, or at least double A. I'm not sure about triple A. There was an elevation rank, I'm not sure about triple A though. He should be in the major next year because he had 28 home runs and 120 RBI and batted .452, and had 24 stolen bases. No star runner at first, 2 outs. 2 before with a triple and a single and 1 RBI in Game 1. Said it's a night game. Sun just over the horizon here at Franco Park, which is supposed to be in Tulsa, but I think it's not. And that's a single. So I'm now what, 3 for 5. 3 for 5. That's a pop or a fly ball. And off center field. And the one that scores is Tom Poodle 0 and the Driller 0. And a triple. So a strikeout, a triple, runner at third, 2 out, or 1 out. That's just fun. Really don't. 1-2 count. And that's gonna get down probably. And off his glove! But he would have probably scored anyways. RBI single, and it's 1-0. We can't afford to go down 0-2. I mean, we got out of that. Henry Dowan's Yard Goats down 0-2 in the Eastern Division Series. So, here we go. Let's go with advance a runner. I just let my dogs out about 5 minutes later, but obviously the last clip ended. So we're batting. You didn't miss anything. That's why I was kind of quiet for the last 5 seconds of the last clip. So here we go as back to 10 in the postseason. No home run, no RBI. Runner at first, 2 outs. Connor at first base. And that is a fair ball at the third base bad. Why did the runner not go to hit the third base bad and continue? But why the runner at first did not go to second? I advanced the runner. Let's turn on the sim. Obviously, it's not going to happen right now. When I'm on bad end on the base pass, or basically bad end running or playing defense. And that's a ground ball. And I'll send the runner, and he bobbled it. And I think he was going to score even if he didn't bobble that. That's probably an RBI, but I did the third. I wasn't going to stop the second if he didn't botch it in right. And now it's inside by almost hit him. 3-1. Keith Hall is Driller number 6 batter. 3-1 count, and that is high, or either way it's out of the strike zone. Ball 4, bases loaded. Anyway, that's 1-1. 0-1 count to Rizzo Testro, the Driller number 7 batter. That's a fly ball. Pop up, shot by the shortstop on the edge of the outfield grass. 1-1 after 3 in Game 2. And we know 1-1, no runners on, 2 outs in the top. Bomb at the 50th pitch on Angel Kraft right now. And I just got under that. Forcing baseball at 94 miles per hour inside. 1-1 after 5 innings in Game 2. And it's still 1-1. 3-1 count to the leadoff man. Runner at 7, 2 outs. That's a go-ahead run at second base. Come on, let's go. Come on, get over there. Whoa! I made it like to the zone. Why did he go away? Did I not catch it? It could have been the RBI double or maybe even RBI triple. 2-1 now. Runner sent it 2 outs and it's Brad Coswell. Come on, let's go. That's a long drive, and now we'll 2 off the wall fair. Runner will score, throw to second, offline. RBI double for Snake Biter, and it's 3-1 Drillers. Here comes number 5 batters. I believe said 1 for 3 with a single, and I guess RBI, maybe an RBI on something else, but I assume RBI. It's not the ground ball, but we're up 3-1. 3-1. No, oh no! Oh my goodness, he whipped air! Loser. See, that's a minor league playoff load. This is minor league playoff. Oh my goodness. Oh, he pulled the first base out the bad. I was like, if the first baseman is online and dropped it, I would have been on the first baseman because it was bad throws on the shortstop. So we had a 3-0 count. New Fred Rico was a new pitcher. 4-pitch walk. 4 pitches came out of the bullpen, gave up a 4-pitch walk. Now here, Rico Castro, bases loaded, 2 outs, 0-2 count. I could get up at it, 8-9-1. Well, I mean, due up is 8-9-1, so they need like they need like a couple of base runners, so that could be the game. I'm up at it. Runner at first, 2 outs in the bottom. We had barely got up at it. We did score 2 runs. 3 for 4 in the inning, 5-1 Drillers. And that's not gonna be 5-4 fielder's choice. They need 4 to tie, 5 to hit the lead. 5-1 Drillers after 8 innings of play. So and we win, and we split at home, and the series is tied at 1-8 apiece going to game 3, which is at I'm not the top. I'm a seventh top hitter. 3 for 5, 3 singles and RBI. Usually the top hitter for the winning team is the player of the game, but I'm a seventh top hitter for the Drillers. As I was the first top hitter for game 1, the second top hitter for game 2, and it looks like top hitter for the Drillers. Well, let me put it. I was the top hitter for game 1 and the second top hitter for game 2. And that was. I think that was the guy that was the top hitter. Yeah, that was the top hitter. Wasn't it? Since I believe he was the top hitter for the Drillers. I went 3 for 5 with a double, which I didn't say that, with a double, 2 singles, and an RBI, so I got an RBI. Didn't score a run, but I'm still in my first home run, but I have 2 RBIs. I drove in 1 in game 1 and 1 in game 2. So the series is tied at 1-8 apiece going to game 3, so there's at least 2 more games this episode, possibly 3. Remember 2, Matt's at 3 because really that works. Okay, we not each. Okay, we've each got 1 win. In a fine series, the team that goes up 2-1 has a big time advantage. So let's play it like it counts, because it sure as heck does. Touch play again? Yeah, it's 2-1 has a real advantage. Although, here we go. As I just did no travel when we're not in the MLB. They travel. I guess it wasn't. It's Bront Stewart versus Bruce Jones. It was Springs. Who started in this game? I'm not sure who started. I'm not sure. It is. I just seen it start in game 2. Here we go. As we're at their home park. And I guess Armadillo, but I'm not sure. I mean, our home park, I believe they don't have it in Tulsa. And then 5 for 9, 1 run scored, batting .556, no one runs, 2 RBIs, and 1 still on base. As you can see, I mean, look at that. I mean, that's on team. Here we go. Single, double, 1 run scored, runner at second, 1 out. Oh, it's this field. Here we go. It's a bright. I thought that's like a bright blue on our side of the scoreboard. I just got under that. I know I missed it by a lot. It was a cutter at 93 miles per hour. It was like a high and like a way. That's on the 7. And it's 1-1. No runners on, 1 out. Cutter, slurve, changeup, curveball, and a sinker. No fastball, but he has a slurve. Yeah, and he has 5 pitches. And that was a slurve. 2019 Texas League North All-Star. There's really in the Texas League North Division, and that's a bullet up the middle. Sindel sits for 10 now? No, sits for 11. Sits for 11. Sits for 11 in the postseason and the series because we got a bye. We won the division, the Texas League North Division, the first half and the second half. 0-2 count. And then that's gonna get down, and it will. One off the right fielder. He will throw it on the fly, save at third. Where's their corners one out? Should be 20. That mine's working. At home, on that wall. It's 3 on the other side of the wall where I am, and that's a fly ball. Should score me as it's pretty deep in left field. Here I go. What a throw, but it would have cut off, and then it won't even they don't even throw it at home. It got cut off by, I think, like the shortstop or something. I think it got cut off by not sure it got cut off by, but I store as I'm 1 for 2 at Sindel and scored the run on the sad fly by Hall. I want to see that. I think usually on that the third baseman cuts it off. It's a short. Yeah, usually if it's in left field, third baseman cuts it off, and usually if it's in center field or right field, the first baseman cuts it off. There we go. Oh, obviously they don't cut it off every time, but if they do cut it off, it's them. And the runner scores, and there it was at the first baseman. Well, they cut it off to make sure the runner, if the batter doesn't go to second, or they just don't even throw home if that run doesn't matter. Like, they didn't do that. The Indian 7th run being 7 out of 2016 World Series, because if you throw it all the way home, you'll finally see the batter go to second. That means a hit could store the tie the game. Well, runner at first, so it could score, swim behind like a ground ball at the middle. Would have to be like probably a ball down the line or in the gap. But they probably would do no double defense. The outfield would go bad, try to cut it off. And if they do that, if it's a ground ball, the runner's probably would go to third, but he probably not score if he can cut it off. Yeah, but this is a new pitcher. That was his first pitch. Runs in corners, 1 out, 7-1 or 7-2. And that's a bullet, and that won't be a base hit. RBI Sindel, and it's 8-2 as they throw it wildly. The third baseman bats it up. 2 runners on, 1 out. RBI Sindel by Snakebiter. Third RBI of the postseason and the series, because this is the only series they played in. 1 RBI in game 1, 2, and now 3. 1-2 count. So I had an RBI in each game. 1 in game 1, 1 in game 2, and 1 in game 3, which is this one. It doesn't say at the bottom who's playing the series. I just did manually. Keith Hollis, 1 for 2 with the pots, the catcher's hat fly, and an RBI and a double. And we got 1 on count. Well, it says that file was the second one. I thought it says that double was the last at bat. Well, we're up 8-2 after 5.5 minutes of play, so that's good. I put it that way. Runner at first, 1 out. And Joe McNeil, the number 7 batter, as a switch hitter. He's batting lefty because the pitcher's righty. And I tried to dive it, that didn't work. Runner at first could score. He didn't run until the ball dropped, and he will score, and that's going to be an RBI triple. It's 8-3. It's 8-3. Still need 2 more base runs and then a time run to the plate. It's 8-5 now. And Morris Devine, the cleanup man's up. No runners on, 1 on the 7th. It's 8-5. And there's 2 down in the bottom of 7th. If we can win this game, we're 1 away from the Texas League Championship. Because obviously in AAA, the winner of the International and the Pacific Coast League play each other. Here, it's 3 leagues: Texas League, Southern League, and Eastern League. So, well, if we can win this game, which is now at 9-6, we're 1 win away from winning the Texas League. So we got outfield straight up deep and the infield straight up. Now, why are they deep? That's weird. I'm 3 for 4 with a flat to the center field and 3 singles. Anyway, I didn't make the guess. No runners on, 2 outs in the 8th. There we go. 4-seam fastball, changeup, and a slider. And just the high 4-seam didn't work. And he gave me like the low changeup. Made me the inside changeup and not a low changeup. Here we go. inside 4. I thought he's gonna give me 3 straight off speeds. He did, and that went it down. 4 for 5, 4 singles, and RBI and a run scored. I definitely scored a run on Cat 5, but yeah. 4 for 5 with 4 singles, an RBI, and a run scored. 1-1 count, same pitcher. 26 pitch, and he's number 26, I believe, or 25, and that's safe. I believe he was number 26. I was going to say, but I believe he was number 26, and he just threw his 26th pitch. Anyway, now second stolen base of the postseason, 2-1 count. So that was a 5-3 ground out. We're up 9-6 after 8.5. They need 3. No, middle of 8. It's 9-6 drillers. Middle of 8. 9-6 drillers. 2 runners on, 1 out for the leadoff man. Ty runs at the plate. That was middle of 8. It was 9-6 drillers, and it's still 9-6 drillers. And still. Should have been in for the spiral, but we don't. Now have another chance. They still have 4 more outs to work with, and then a time to play. Sindel 1-run scores, fly out. So it's 9-7. Sindel, pinch hitter, strikeout. So it was a fly out, strikeout, Sindel, a pinch hitter, and then he strike out. Here we go. For them, it's 4, 5, 6. Center base and their catcher and their left fielder. And their left fielder now 0 for 4. Get this off. Here we go. We're 3 outs away from taking a 2-1 series lead and 1-1 away from winning the Texas lead. And that is going to be a lot. Apparently Barehands, I'm not sure I showed that, but 4-3, I guess, ground out. So 3 grounds in the inning, or it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. Go the Poodles in the bottom of the 9th, and we win 9-7. Apparently it's 3 pitches, so I just 3 grounds on 3 pitches, and the game's over. Good job, and we'll see here's the final line score. We had 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They had 7 runs and 12 hits, 1 error. I'm not even on there. I just because not even one of the 2 top hitters for the drillers, and usually the top hitter for the winning team is the player name. If it's not, then sometimes it's the pitcher, like it was for the South Poodles in Game 1, or it's the second top hitter for the winning team. And I believe that Dennis Lennon, I believe he was the top hitter. The top player of the game for Game 3, and we're 1 1 away from winning Texas lead. 4 for 5. I was the 3rd hitter, so 4 for 5, 4 singles, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. I had 4 out of 14 hits. F8, Sindel scored. Sindel, Strand at first base, Sindel, Strand at first base, and Sindel, Strand at second base. 4 for 5. Then an extra base hit. I haven't got a home run in the series, and I might only have 1 more game to do it. If we win this game, then it's 1 more game if we can win it. But if we don't, then Game 5, that will be in this episode. And here we go. 643 in the postseason, no runs, 4 RBIs, which is pretty good. And they're pinch hitting? This happens every time. Why? I mean, Henry Dowling sat down for Game 4 of the Eastern Division Series and Championship Series. And as the pitchers don't bat, so there's probably no chance for a pinch hit appearance here. He was sat down or didn't start. But now I'm going into the game, 2-2 game. No runners on, 2 outs in the top of the 7th, and it's Scotty Hasty. So, I mean, we're tied right now. As you can see with the standings, we did lose the last 3 games. Yeah, we did. We won. I guess we did. But still won the division by 4 games, which coming in that series, we're still up by 4 games. So here we go. I wish it was in. Well, I'm not sure why they're doing this. Because I think both times for Dallin, his team was down 2-1. Here, Star Forcers or Snake Biters team's up 2-1, so he could win without him on the field. Here we go. And that's gonna be a base hit. And the go-ahead runs on base. Runner at first, 2 outs in the top of the 7th, and it's 2-2. Game 4, if we win the Texas lead. We're the champion of the Texas league. If we lose, or if the Sound Poodles win, they force the winner to take our Game 5 back at our home stadium, which is the Franco Park. Here we go. 2-1 count, high, ball 3, and it's low. I probably would have been there anyways. No extra base hit either. We have 7 hits. All 7 hits are singles. Okay, and this guy who had the player of the game 4 is 3 for 3 in the game. And he was playing this game too. Here we go. And spread Rico. And they brought in a new pitcher. He's only thrown 1 pitch. They brought in a new pitcher in mid at bat. That's a base hit. A running third is Biter, and I was stealing. They were gonna throw to third if it was ball 4. Which was straight through the inning. It was over. RBI. Finley's 4 for 4 in the game. Single. Another single. And over. I was relieved. I guess I was pinch hit for the pitcher. Yeah, I was because I was bad at 9. I think I was right on base. It was top door, so I was pinch hitting for the pitcher. It's still 4-2. Single, fly out, double, 1 run scores, triple, and the game is tied. Sack fly, they have the lead. Single, ground out, walk, pop out, single. Oh, but they didn't send him, and then the base is loaded. Our catcher pops out, and they win. 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th. I was a 7 top hitter for the Drillers, and let him 4 for 4 with, I believe, 4 singles, a run scored, and 2 RBIs. I went 1 for 4. 1 for a single and scored the go-ahead run, and then we scored 1 more, and then we did 3 in the 8th, and then we had the bases loaded, 2 outs, which 2 runs at first and second, 2 outs. Single, you most likely have to send him. I just didn't, and then our catcher popped out. So I singled coming off the bench, so I ended scoring the go-ahead run. So I thought, and then we ended up losing by 4 by giving up 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Man. Well, now we're on to game 5, which at least we're at that home, so maybe I can like a game 5 extra and a walk-off home run. Priceless experience here didn't boys. This experience will serve you later on, win or lose. That said, it is a lot more fun to do an off-season as a champion than as a runner-up. 2 performance being activated for clutch play. Let's do it. Clutch play. Here we go. So we lost game 1, 4-3. We won game 2, 5-1. We won game 3, 9-7, and we lost game 4, 5-4, which we should have won that game. Then 657 in the postseason. 657 in the postseason. No home runs, 4 RBIs. Slide in 867, and on base percentage 667. So here we go. Anthony Pettis versus Miguel Diaz. Here we go. I'm batting 3rd. It's all righty. I'm not sure why I'm batting 3rd. And actually, it's Miguel Diaz versus John Means. See, I think he's in real life. He's on the Orioles. Look at that. They have the 2 leadoff men are 47s, 54, 55, 61, 48, 42, 48, 55. We have 49, 55, 70, which 47, 42, 40. We don't have the only person the highest person for me is me, and then everyone else is in the 55, who's the guy behind me, 51, 52. One's a pitcher, and then over there, the top player is the catcher, 61. They're overall, by the way. So 10 for 15, 3 runs scored, no home runs, so 4 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, advanced 67. So that's still pretty good. No home runs, but it's only been 4 innings. So here we go. Winner of the standing wins is the Texas League champion. As a hit by pitch, a double play, and a single. So cleanup man's up. Runner at first, 2 outs. So it looks like a day game for game 5. I guess it's not the major league, so it doesn't really matter. It does matter, but it's not as good as the major league playoffs. It's a double-A playoffs, and that's how I'd like it is. Almost overran that. Here we go. Hit on the bat in game 5. As I definitely won't come up, and either way, because I'm batting 3rd. Let's do it. I was on top of that anyways. Runner at first, 1 out. Let's do it. Oh, he botched it. He's still not out of second, and it's going to be a fielder's choice. Right on base. But here we go. Here's this guy been at 157. I guess it's only through 1 series because that's a bye. It's through 1 division, the first half and the second half. And we're through 1 in game 5. It's 0-0. Here we go. I left the Simon on as it's 3-0. So it's hard about, blowing a lead 4-2 to get 3 in the bottom of the 8th in game 4, and then divvying up 3, and now we're down to. After 2.5 in game 5, it's 3-0 Sunford. At one point we were 6 outs away from winning the World Series. Well, Braves in my postseason bracket. The last one, they were 2 outs away at one point. And we got a runner first, 2 outs. If I didn't bomb one, we're back in the game. Or did that runner from first to score, and I snapped it on the nose and catches about knee level. Here we go, it's 3-0 after 3. Still 3-0, but the runners in the corner is 1 out, and for John Turner and John Means. Henry Dowling Yardage got blown out in game 5. Well, that second's gonna be out as the fielder's choice, and it's 4-0. Henry Dowling Yardage got blown out in game 5 of the Eastern League Championship Series. I should have dove maybe. 3-2 talent to the highest rated player, the catcher. As we're still down 4-0, and we only have 15 outs left. And there's 2 down. Means only throwing 80 pitches through. That's through almost 5 innings, but we're down 4-0. I guess I could have thrown it home on that one, but now it's 5-0, and we're down to the final 11 outs. So here we go. Come on, get out! Going back to left fielder. Gone! 375. Oh, that was a horrendous guess. I was 19 feet off. Should have guessed like something like 360. Should have been like 360, or it was 99 miles per hour at the bat. 356 feet, 99 miles per hour at the bat. First home run of the postseason, or first home run of the series, and first home run of the postseason. Look at that watch. I'm hovering, and we're back in the game. 355. Now I don't know what the first distance. 356. I was 19 feet off. But apparently we have only 5 hits. We committed 2 errors. They have 11 hits. They just another pitch. Now our final 4 outs down by 5. It's just unbelievable. At one point, we're up 4-2 in game 4. They got 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th, and then we're gonna lose game 5, probably 6-1. I doubt we can get. We need like. If we can homer here, then we only need 4, but we need like 2 or 3 right now, and that's gone. That's 1. 375. No, that's with that. I did it. Oh my goodness! I demolished that ball. I was 95. That's 20, 25, 25. I was 38 feet off. I demolished that ball. And that home run celebration was for Star Forcer, obviously, when he's a righty, and you can't. So when I'm trying to sim, and that's 1, so we need 4. If we can get like 2 more in this inning, then that should have been our last at bat. We did not get another one there. As we're on our final 3 outs, 2's due up. It's only not 1 base runner. It was 6, 7, 8. Or no, 5, 6, 7, and we lost. Unbelievable. So we lost 6-2. I had the only offense. Only 2 home runs of the series. And at one point we're up 4-2 in game 4. They got 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th to lose 5-4 in game 4, and then we lose 6-2 in game 5. I still haven't won a AA championship. I don't know what kind of music is this. I won a AAA championship. Never won a World Series.
AA championship. Most of these guys don't make much money, and some of them won't ever sniff the big leagues. But they poured their hearts and souls into winning this Texas League championship. Good for them.
Well, Antwin Stutter, the player of the game 5 of the Texas League Championship Series. Congratulations on Poodles. You're the 2019 Texas League champions. Congratulations. I tip my cap to you. I don't have a cap on, but congratulations. I tip my cap, which I don't have a cap on, but congratulations on being the 2019, and that's the MLB. That's the MLB postseason logo. But tip my cap to you. I don't have one on, for being the 2019 Texas League champion. Medell Diaz went 6 innings. John Means went 4 2/3. I went 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. I mean, look at that. I mean, we had 7 hits. The guy who was the player of the game went 3 for 3 with a homer, double, single, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. So yeah, that's the season. To 3 out in 4 minutes is 2 runs in 7 minutes, 2 errors for us, 6 runs in 11 minutes, no errors for them. I had the only offense. I mean, look, the other notable players, if it doesn't say anything, 2 for 4 with a strikeout for 2 players, 1 for 4. I mean, I might have the only 2 extra base hits. I don't know, because I know our players didn't have, doesn't say anything about double or triple or home run, right? That's not good. That's horrendous. Well, I know I do the sprint tournament off camera if I can hit to the majors. I should, because I only had I got 2 home runs in this game. Got the only 2 runs for us, which, I mean, really early. 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. If we just held them at 3, we'd still lose, but we would have a chance. I mean, step him out runs like 3, and then after that, 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. That's episode of the series. Open in 2020, no matter if snake biters in AA, AAA, or the majors on Wednesday. And then tomorrow for you guys on Sunday. But Wednesday, that's episode of the series. Open in 2020, no matter if snake biters in AA, AAA, or the majors. Tomorrow, Audie Pullman of the show. Tuesday, Star Force Weather Show. Home Run Derby in the All-Star Game. And then Wednesday, obviously, open in 2020 for snake biter, no matter if he's in AA, AAA, or the majors, like I said, like 2 times in less than a minute. And I'm not sure about after that. I'm thinking maybe like Twins testing the franchise last game of the year against the Indians, which they're still 1 game behind the Red Sox for the best record in the AL, which have a chance they gotta win, and the Red Sox have to lose, and they'll tie. I'm not sure at the tiebreaker, but they have to determine that, because the best record in the AL would play the winner of the best record in the team that has the best record in the American League will play the winner of the American League wild card game. So basically, the winner of the team that has the best record in each league plays the winner of the wild card game. Like last year, for the AL it was the Astros, and for the NL it was the Dodgers. Well, man, that's a 7 straight loss for AA champions. Yeah. Well, I won a AAA championship with Bader Jr. about 2 or 3 weeks before NLA 20 came out, and then I haven't won a World Series yet. But Star Force, I think it's his year. Maybe Henry Down, because his Astros are doing pretty good, and I believe they're pitching ranked first. Oh, then sound much love is nobody. If you like this episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know, I'm going to see you in episode number 10 of the Snake Biter Road to the Show series. See you in episode number 10, and eat a lot of bacon.